Shadow X, and you are in the Shadow Realm. I know I got like three different anime names in my opener, and that's actually the whole point of it. Like, there's a different meaning behind all of it all. Write in the comments below to figure out what that is or find out what that is. Um, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I am trying to content in the next few days. Right now it's all live. I don't have a setup. I just literally have a console and a mic. Until I get a computer or until I get some type of setup going, I won't be able to edit any of my videos. So you're going to be watching the full length video. I would probably do more lives than like clipping anyway. Um, I'm not really a big fan of like mashing things together. Like if I did something that day, like it was great, it might take like 6 months before I like compilate everything together and then post it. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I'm doing solo online because I can't stand when people just your freaking gameplay for no freaking reason. Like I was playing online yesterday before I had to go into work, and it was like the most annoying thing. This dude killed me like 6 times for no fucking reason. I'd start up my business, and he'd just come in a fucking jet, and he'd just kill me, and then I spawn, and then he'd kill me again, and then I spawn, he'd snipe me, and I was just like, bro, get the fuck out of here. And then it's like, he's pissing other fucking people off, and then when you agree with them, they fucking get on your ass like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, dude, really? Nah, I can't stand ignorant ass people like that. That's the kind of shit that fucking makes gameplay, like, just not... You're ruining the multiplayer experience by becoming a dickhead for no fucking reason. But a lot of y'all all talk on the fucking mic. So, it is what it is. I just blocked everyone that was fucking my shit, cause fuck them. So I have it set for my MTU, and then this way it still provides the online feature. It just won't put me in an active lobby because no one else's connection is gonna be as quote unquote strong as mine. This shit, bro. I'll tell you a business and feel like they're part of a family or whatever. But this is like the one company that I've never got a set schedule. It's up in the fucking air, and the people just do conniving ass shit to fucking so they don't have to fucking work. Cause that's the fucking thing. You're a manager. You don't have to work. I'm like, dude, I wish I had your fucking mentality.
Please remember to call me if you need anything. Champagne, perhaps? I'm available 24/7.
Shoot. Don't understand it. Like, how is it that you have a position like, and what I mean, like, we have supervisors. So we have supervisors and managers. The managers are the ones that are saying like, oh well, I'm not supposed to work because I'm a manager. I'm like, okay, but you also don't do like proper hiring. You don't do a lot of fucking shit that would make it easier for you. It would make it easier for you to quote unquote not work if you would hire decent people. But we're so understaffed that you're gonna hire just anybody, even if they don't have like this experience that is needed, and you're gonna throw them into the fucking wolves, into the places that require like hands-on, attention and shit. But you have the aspect of the managers that are like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to work, so I'm gonna put my duties and the shit that I'm supposed to do to a supervisor. So you basically just want the title and the paycheck. You don't really want nothing else, none of the responsibilities. Okay, I got you. Then you get to a supervisor. Now, in the field that I'm in, we basically do a lot of nighttime activities into the overnights. So there's not really a lot of morning shifts. Uh, but the supervisors, or even just the regular people, they're like, oh, I won't work overnight. You won't work overnight? Oh, that, okay. Well, then when your hours go down, because people who can work overnight fucking will work overnight, and you get a second job, and then you are forced to fucking quit. Like me as a CEO, I would have been like, nah, since you can't work overnight, I don't need you in my company. Cause I can fill the other shifts with people that actually want to fucking work. Instead of having 93 people in the workforce, even though that's bullshit, we have like maybe 30 that actually work. In the 93 workforce or manpower that we have, only 30 work, and out of those 30, I think maybe 10 will do overnight, and then everybody else will fucking sit there, bitch, complain that they don't have enough fucking hours. I'm like, well, are you pulling your fucking weight? No? Well, then you can just shut the fuck up. I don't get that. Don't fucking sit there, bitch, and complain that you're not making enough this, that, and the third if you're not willing to take the fucking hours and do the shifts that you really don't want to do, but in retrospect, you kind of have to do. Work ethic is like completely gone nowadays. Now I don't get it. And this doesn't like, it's not an attack on like younger generation or anything like that, because the people I'm talking about are like in their 30s, in their 40s, so they're a lot older than the younger crowd that thinks the same way or whatever, or the privileged people. And a lot of this shit, like a lot of the people that work for the company, this is like side shit. Like their main gig is like this one dude. His main gig is a fucking DJ. I'm like, so you're a DJ in the pandemic? How does that work? Like, you actually get a lot of jobs? I mean, I follow I follow your Snap. I follow your fucking your feed as much as possible, and you do a bar, which I think is stupid. Catch the Rona and shit. But yeah, you work at a bar to do DJ. Like, sure, you make good money, but how often? And then you do this, and then you volunteer as somebody, as some shit. And I just don't get it. If this isn't gonna be your main focus, then leave. Like, that's one thing I cannot understand. If you're in a position and you don't like that position, then fucking go. Like, cause for two reasons. One, you don't like it. Like, I'm not saying leave right away. Like, I'm saying gather your information, get another job, and then put in your 2 weeks or whatever have you. However you want to do it,
I said,
you
when
do
I'm
it.
married, I will stop doing that.
But
Anything you need, boss.
but until then, if you don't like the position that you're in, then get the fuck out. If you don't like a certain aspect of your life, your company, whatever you is bothering you, then get the fuck out. The longer that you sit there and bitch and complain that it's affecting you, then the longer you're going to be stuck in there, and the less sympathy I'm going to get for you, because I done told you. And I'm not saying like me personally, but like I'm just saying in general, people will have done told you um the same shit that I'm saying. Like, if you don't like something, then get the fuck out. And then for the second reason, one is like I said, the first notion is that you don't like the position, and it's creating issues like in your personal life. And for second, the people that actually do like that job, you're hindering them from fucking getting anywhere because you're in a spot that you won't give up because it pays too well. But then you don't even want to be there in the first fucking place. So what the fuck? Don't understand people that do that. We got plenty of fucking people in this company too that do that same shit. You want to sit there and be like, oh, well, I want this and I want that, but you won't actually do the responsibility that comes with it. Like, I don't get it. Like, the whole point of being a supervisor is that you're going to be able to go to job sites and you're going to be able to do in that position. Working overnight is part of that position. You don't want to work overnight, then you don't need to have that title, point blank, period. I don't know, fucking people just piss me off. Like, dumb, inconsiderate fucking people. And I have no problem